I am Matt Clawson from the Raleigh First Ward, and I want to share with you the experience I had going through the Find a Better Job class during my job search. I was at Lenovo, where I had been for over 20 years, and in August they outsourced the work that I was doing to a service provider, and that left me looking for a new opportunity. About a month after that, I was called as bishop of the ward. And so from past experience and then becoming more aware there, I was certainly familiar with the Find a Better Job class and the way it had helped people in the past in our stake. And I took the class in October, and it actually started because Bob proactively had heard about my situation and reached out and invited me to participate, and I enthusiastically agreed and really appreciated the things that I learned there. And I had started working during that September, October, November, and developed improved resume, had improved my LinkedIn profile, and practiced many of the techniques and skills that were provided. And I found very valuable the Me in 30 Seconds and the power statements, things that were in my mind, but I was not good at delivering them and sharing them with other people. I liked writing them down and practicing, and being able to do that gave me something to talk about, but polished my ability to tell the story quickly of the skills I had. And it was frustrating, however, because I went probably about 3 months, 4 months with very little response. Many job applications, only a couple of opportunities for an interview. And the thing that made a difference was an opportunity that a friend referred me to. Someone I had known at Lenovo, and he sent me a job posting at the company he had moved to. And I applied for that during the first part of December. Didn't hear back officially until mid-January, and was able to get some interviews. 8 interviews over the course of 3 days. Eventually offered the job in February. The important points, I think, from my perspective, were that I had put my resume together in my LinkedIn profile, as I said. Number 2, with the LinkedIn being one medium, but others just talking to people, getting myself out there, communicating with people, letting them know my situation was critical and was way outside my comfort zone. But that's what enabled my former coworker that I had not been in touch with for a number of years to see that I was looking and send me a job posting. And even then, it was not a job that was a fit for me. But staying communicative, I emailed him back or messaged him on LinkedIn and said, "Thanks so much for sharing that with me." Through that, he saw that the posting actually was a different job, and he responded again, "That's not the right job. There's another job that is logistics, my field." But because he responded and said, "Hey, clarification, here's the job I thought would be good for you," I saw that and I applied, and that kicked off the process. Company I knew nothing about, but found out that I really liked them and what they offered from the job and what they offered in the culture of the company. Those things about communicating and putting myself out there, which was uncomfortable, as I said, was critical to find the opportunities that really were more connected to my skills and my background. And the last thing that was most important, I felt that was really kind of new and that I didn't get in any of the other tips or resources I looked at for job search, was having faith. Because I did not like the process, and it was frustrating to go through job after job application and hear no response or get turned down. You naturally feel discouraged. But through all of it, I kept in my mind the principle in Find a Better Job that says have faith. And I knew that I was doing everything that I could, and I was making mistakes and I was doing things wrong, but I was consistently putting forth an effort with faith that the Lord would help me get an opportunity. And one came that was better in every way than the job I had previously. And I never would have looked for it on my own. So I think I was put in a situation where I could find something better for me and for my family.